on Adult Swim's April Fool's Day prank on 2012. Mercy would come. You might know what this means. Yep, that's right. We spread the word that Toonami no officially returned. Hey bro, you have the mail here. Thank you, might you ourself. You may go now. Yeah, it's been a long while. I'm just gonna do it. No. Wow. No. Nah. Wanna know? Do. Woohoo! Wanna That's right, everyone. After a hard, long time, Toonami Part 2 is finally here! But before I cover that, I gotta cover some stuff I forgot in the first video. So, traveling all the way back to 1999 when Multi was replaced with Tom, with him came with many sub-blocks. There was Midnight Run, which ran from midnight to 5 a.m. on Saturdays before Adult Swim would, take over the time space. So then it aired from midnight to 1 a.m. on weekdays. Then there was Rising Sun, which aired anime on Saturday mornings, but was canceled in 2001 before being reintroduced in 2002, but then now a Sunday morning block that aired a few DC shows, which would die again. And last but not least, there was Super Saturdays, a Saturday afternoon block that mainly focused on Dragon Ball Z and then later the OG Dragon Ball. So, yeah, Toonami gone all meta with this thing. On July 30th, 2001, Toonami aired a block on Kids WB called Kids WB Toonami. But, you see, it's just the regular lineup, but it's bad. Not to mention replacing Steve Bloom with a robot voice. I don't like it. Change it back.
3, 2, 1, ignition. Must watch Kids WB weekday afternoons.
So yeah, not much people liked it, so it was canceled after not even a year of operation. I mean, you get why. In 2003, a 5-episode TIE miniseries would come, which would be a basis that would be their original series, IGPX, The Immortal Grand Prix. This would be the last TIE on Toonami ever since the Cartoon Network era. On April 17th, 2004, I'll let this animation describe it for you.
Toonami, you're getting too violent for our standards, so you're moving to Saturday nights. Meet your family-friendly replacement.
Everything is looking fantastic.
So as we know already, in 2008, Toonami was dead. Yeah, it was sad for everyone. But even though it was Tom Ford that probably was the cause for the cancellation, probably they lost a bunch of budget because Tom literally had a face. A literal face. So yeah, it was on hold for many years. But in 2011, we got something awesome. That would be entirely awesome. Cool.
Business has been slow. But don't worry. Things are about to pick up.
So, in 2011, NeoToonami has came. Now remember, this isn't actually Toonami. This was actually a fan project that was a worthy successor to Toonami. Because it was, epic. Even aired some shows like Powerpuff Girls Z, One Piece, and Dragon Ball Original Z and GD. Yes, they had that. So yes, it was a worthy successor to the original, and even had some good Tom and Sarah models. Like, very cool. So yeah, everyone was happy for a time. On April Fool's Day 2012, Adult Swim was doing their usual yearly April Fool's prank, as they were gonna air The Room, but when they were literally about to do it, it was stopped by nostalgia itself.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
Oh, hi, Adult Swim. I got the results of the test back. I definitely have April Fools.
So yep, Adult Swim had Toonami to come back for one night only. The night where no 90 kids left. This was infuriatingly awesome. Like, it was unexpected. So yes,
I love this job.
it was the best night for 90s kids. The day after the biggest night ever, Adult Swim posted on their Twitter, "Want it back? Let us know. Hashtag bring back Toonami." So 2 days later, in the past 2 days, everyone was hyped for it. So on April 4th, 2012, they said, "We've heard you. Thank you for your passion and interest. Stay tuned." So then on the 16th of May, they said, "Attention Toonami faithful, we heard you." On May 26th, 2012, hashtag Toonami's badges. So then on May 26th, 2012, it came back. Everyone was happy. We finally get to see Tom back. But hold up. Where's Tom for? Well, let's just say he's irrelevant. But here's the things I actually have to say. So you see, Tom is now Tom 3.5, but now that it's revived, it's on Adult Swim. But since the target audience is above Cartoon Network and Toonami in its original, the shows have become even more mature. In 2013, Toonami announced at MomoCon, an anime convention in Atlanta, said that there would be big changes coming to the block, including a new logo, new bumpers, a GPS Absolution Mark III ship, and a whole other Tom 5. And this time, no face. But now I have to say something horrible. So NeoToonami was doing great for 2 years, but when a movie played their credits, Toonami aired Boom, simply titled that, with Countdown Initiate being shown out of nowhere, and played a huge montage of their shows showing a countdown of 10 seconds, and then the ship blew up, killing Tom and Sarah, with the words "Later, buddy" being shown, which meant that NeoToonami was dead. But since Toonami was already here, the need of NeoToonami was no more. In 2014, a new TIE finally came, being The Intruder 2. In it, the Blob came back, and his arm was destroyed, and the Blob destroyed the Absolution, so Tom landed in a planet called Sugar 162, found some station, and had to use it for the station for Toonami. And also, Tom got a new arm. That's all what I could say. Then shortly after that, The Intruder 3 premiered. In this one, Sugar 162 was dying, and some people were warning Tom and Sarah. And Sarah got a brand new design that would lead up to the present day. They got a new pet named Georgia, and that station is actually called the Vindication, and they go back to space. In 2018, Toonami made a partnership with an anime-focused streaming service, Crunchyroll. Nothing really came with it until 2 years later, when Toonami returned in Latin America and made some co-produced shows. In 2021, Toonami had yet another TIE with The Forge. Well, it showed Tom 5 killed and then was rebuilt into Tom 6 by Sarah, as the Vindication was taken by The Forge, and then those two were stranded in that Forge and had to use it for the broadcasting station for Toonami. In February 2021, we had a TIE that was Cosmos Samurai, but not only was it the first non-canon TIE, as it was not in English, not in CGI, and to keep with the anime theme, it was in Japanese with English subtitles. And then shortly after, Cosmos Samurai 2 was produced. On November 26th of the same year, for the first time in many, many years, Toonami finally aired Other Than a Saturday, taking over Black Friday with, are you ready? Toonami's Black Friday Blade Runner Doorbuster event, as it would have Blackout 2022, Blade Runner 2049, and Black Lotus. In March 2022, for the 25th anniversary, Toonami aired a TIE, The Return. In it, the GPS Absolution has returned as a ship and broadcasting station for Toonami. And finally, on May 31st, 2024, for the first time in many, many years, Toonami finally had another subblock, having Toonami Rewind, as it would air shows such as Naruto, Sailor Moon, and DBZ Kai. And with that, that's the history of Toonami ever since the Adult Swim era. Thanks for watching this whole thing. I cannot believe you would watch to the end. Just thank you for all the support. And as always, stay gold.